Hi, and welcome back to the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce Member Connection. I am your host, Eric Knowles, President and CEO of the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce. And you know, I'm excited. You know, when we talk about Black business, we talk about opportunities. This is what we do each and every day, providing technical assistance, helping Black business, minorities, and women grow their business. And today, I have someone very special. Been knowing this young lady for a long time, and I just loved where I see her now rising up in our community and doing the work that she does. Good morning, Rickelle.
Good morning. Happy to be here.
It's so good to see you here. You know, I want you to tell the audience who you are. I know you are in the administration over on Miami Beach, and so let folks know who Rickelle is and what that role really entails.
Sure. So I have the honor and privilege of serving as an assistant city manager in the city of Miami Beach under the leadership of Alina T. Hudak, the city manager. And my role encompasses oversight over several city departments, including economic development, planning, housing, transportation, and parking, as well as oversight over the city's convention center and 2 community redevelopment agencies, one in the heart of the city at City Center and one in North Beach.
That is a lot.
Sure is, but every day brings a new challenge and a new opportunity, and I'm grateful to be able to work in this space. And I am privileged to work with our businesses, our small businesses in particular, in fostering growth and hoping that we can elevate our community through small business development.
No, that's awesome. I mean, when it comes to small business and you know, development, your department and the role that you play is very important. And I know, gosh, you rolled off a lot in terms of, you know, your responsibilities. And I know you mentioned the convention and the convention center.
Absolutely.
And I wanted to say Convention and Visitors Bureau. I'm on the board of the Greater Miami Convention and Visitors Bureau, which plays a big role in promoting Miami Beach.
Yes, we have a significant partnership with the GMCVB. We are active participants on every committee, and we help to fund the GMCVB in a manner that assists the beach in promoting itself as a destination, not just for tourists, but also for businesses.
Right. And that's so important. Again, going back to Convention Center, can you let the audience know a little bit about what the Convention Center does and the role of a Convention Center?
Well, the Convention Center is an economic driver, not just for the city of Miami Beach, but also for the region. We have about 1.4 million square feet of meeting space, and we draw shows, conventions, trade shows, conferences, meetings from all over the country and all over the world. And we're proud to have had 67 shows in the last year, and we're hoping to see some growth in that area. We work very closely with the GMCVB in terms of sales and bookings, and we also promote Miami Beach through the Convention Center because everyone that comes to visit gets to have a taste of Miami Beach, and we want that to be a memorable experience for them so that they can continue to come back, support our hotels, our restaurants, our small businesses. So it's very important that our Convention Center be a thriving asset for the city and for our small businesses.
And with that being said, there's something that has been working on for many years, and that's the Convention Hotel. Can you bring us up to date on what's happening with that?
Sure. So the Convention Center Hotel is on track to produce 800 units or hotel rooms for not only the Convention Center, but our city center area. The project is currently in the site work phase where we are doing some pre-development activities, and we anticipate that the hotel will be delivered to the city in early 2026.
Right. You know, I was actually on the beach this past weekend and actually passed the convention center. I was happy to see, like you said, the groundwork was being done. But we're here to talk about something that's very important to as a chamber that focuses on Black business. August is Black Business Month, and MD, Miami-Dade Economic Advocacy Trust, is partnering with the Miami Beach
Yes.
a city of Miami Beach. And tell us about that role that you're playing with MD and Black Business Month.
Well, this is actually very near and dear to me because I used to serve as an economic development manager for the Miami-Dade Economic Advocacy Trust.
I did not know that.
So in a way, it's like coming home.
Oh, wow, that's neat.
It's a partnership that really began several years ago, and now it's becoming more formalized through my role in the city of Miami Beach, where we're able to partner on several events during Black Business Month, including one event in particular that will be hosted in the city of Miami Beach on the site of the Miami Beach Convention Center at the Rum Room. So we will be hosting in partnership with IBM a capacity building program for small businesses entitled Bold Moves, Strong Security, where we are going to focus on best practices for cybersecurity and for resilience for our small businesses.
Okay. And again, wow, I didn't realize that you, as you said, you served and worked with MD. So from that time where you were there and now, and I know MD, our good friend Bill Diggs now being the director over there of MD, a lot of changes have been taking place. What do you see as the difference between when you were there and now?
Well, I definitely see a lot more engagement and outreach. And at the time when I was there, I think that there were a lot of initiatives focused on helping the community, but now I just see even more growth in that area. And I'm very proud of the strides that MD has made under the leadership of Bill Diggs, and happy to partner to push MD even further, and also to allow Miami Beach to participate more strongly in the Black business community.
You know, we're going to be taking a break in a minute, and I think I'll save this particular question for when we come back. But again, Miami Beach has had its challenges when it comes to, what would I say, during spring break. Tourism obviously is something that we all take a part of. It doesn't matter whether you're black, white, green. We just have, everybody comes to Miami. Everybody wants to be on the beach. What would you say is the mindset of the beach when it comes to our young folks wanting to have a good time, wanting to spend their money? And I'm kind of prolonging this question because we are going to a break, and I just want you to think about that,
Okay.
and then we'll come back and touch on that.
Okay.
Okay? And so we'll be right back. This is the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce Member Connection. See you in a few minutes.
Learn and earn today at Miami-Dade College. College graduates earn 56% more than high school graduates and $1 million more in lifetime earnings. A degree from MDC is your path to greater earning power and career success. Choose from hundreds of affordable high-tech and in-demand career programs, including cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, business, and nursing. Learn and earn today at MDC and fast-track your career. Enroll now at mdc.edu/purpose.
Hi, and welcome back to the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce Member Connection. I have this amazing young lady who has an amazing role, important role over on Miami Beach. And we're here talking about economic impact. We're talking about economics of Miami Beach, of Miami-Dade County in general. And one of the things I was asking her, and kind of, it's not throwing her under the bus, but I know we've had challenges when it comes to spring break, but we're talking about economics. And I know there is a very large economic impact when we do have spring break and Memorial Day weekend. How do you see that in terms of the impact, the economic impact?
That's a great question. And, you know, Miami Beach has been successful in welcoming visitors and residents of every age, background, demographic, socioeconomic status and continues to welcome everyone to enjoy Miami Beach. Between our 40 parks, our 7-mile beach walk and beach, our cultural institutions, our historic districts, our hotels, our restaurants, many of them Michelin star, we continue to invite folks to come to Miami Beach. The opportunity and the challenge that we have for March of every year is finding a balance. Whereas we want folks to come and enjoy and have fun and to participate in everything positive that Miami Beach has to offer. But we do have some challenges in terms of crowd control, accessibility, and also, unfortunately, issues with violence. And so that's something that our City Commission has taken very seriously, as well as our city administration. We've had several discussions about potential programming opportunities, public safety strategies, and so we have to work together with our community partners to try to find a balance, and it has been a struggle, admittedly, but it's something that we are committed to continuing to work on.
Absolutely, and I know, to your point, it has been a struggle, but you are working on it.
Yes.
And it's not something that I know that the beach takes lightly. And as you said, we invite everyone to come and enjoy. You know, people save money for years where we live right here, and I think we take it for granted. As they say, you can't see the forest for the trees. You know, how many of us actually take the opportunity to go to the beach, to spend time on the beach, and like you said, from South Beach all the way up, basically until you get to Sunny Isles, the Hollow, that's Miami Beach.
Right.
And talk about that a little bit, about we as locals and taking advantage of what the beach has to offer.
Well, I think most folks who live in Miami-Dade County or even the adjacent counties have had an opportunity to experience Miami Beach. Miami Beach is a place where folks, like you said, they save their money all year to come and visit, but us locals who have perhaps grown up here or who live either in Miami Beach or in the adjacent cities also find Miami Beach to be a destination of sorts. You can have a staycation, you can come and enjoy our assets, our facilities, our businesses, and our local community is part of the fabric of Miami Beach. It's not just our residents, but all of the visitors who come are not from far away. They're folks from up the road and who want to see something a little different. They may want to come to Ocean Drive or to come to our convention center for a conference. And so we embrace everyone in Miami Beach.
Now, I'm going back to MD,
Yeah.
but also, you know, and again, don't mean to throw these hard balls, but we're here. And obviously, from a state perspective, we've had some challenges. And we've had the NAAC put out what do we call it?
An advisory?
Advisory,
Mm-hmm.
In reference to coming to the state. How have you addressed that?
Well, one thing that I'm grateful for is our tremendous partnership with the Greater Miami Convention and Visitors Bureau, and they have taken the lead on messaging and talking to our potential convention center clients and folks who are interested in coming to book our hotels, and talking about the position of South Florida, of Miami-Dade County, of the GMCVB, in that we are a welcoming place for everyone and not a place that subscribes to being divisive and creating any conflicts with members of our community based on their background, based on who they choose to love, based on what they look like. And so Miami Beach embraces diversity and inclusion in all regards, and so we're grateful for that partnership where we can promote that message.
Absolutely. You know, the one thing that I have said, you know, obviously as a chamber, and again, chamber focuses on Black business, minorities, and women, we invite folks to come to Miami. We're inviting folks to come to Florida. But the message is come to Florida or Miami Beach, and Go to a black hotel. Go to a black restaurant. Find the local black businesses that you can spend your money with. Because if we allow outside forces to dictate who we are, then we're not going to, be the community that we are. And at least that's the way I feel about it. And again, going back to MD, and they were formed back in the 80s because of the riots, Arthur McDuffie riots, when the police officer McDuffie was murdered. And it was called MAP at the time, many years ago, and now MD. They focus on housing. I know that they're putting a lot of money into first-time home buyers. They're focusing on startup businesses, supporting them financially. And coming up again in August, there are going to be a number of grants that they're giving. There are a number of workshops that are going to be happening as well, providing economic uplift. Before we close, let's talk about where you see that and the importance of that.
Well, I think what MD is doing and has done is of extreme significance for the Black business community in Miami-Dade County. I think opportunities for capacity building, technical assistance, financial assistance, and just a network of folks who are supportive and have resources to guide our small businesses and entrepreneurs toward elevating their status in the business community. I think that's crucial. And so what MD is doing is really paving the way for Black-owned businesses, small businesses, women-owned businesses, minority-owned businesses to get to the next level of success. And that's something that we want to promote and partner to ensure that that continues in future years.
Okay, and speaking of the future, how do you see that collaboration going?
Well, this is the first year that the City of Miami Beach is partnering with MD, and I'm very proud of that.
Right.
And I am hoping that this is the first of many years to come in this partnership, not only for Black Business Month, but other activations throughout the year. I think it's important that folks recognize the impact of Black businesses in Miami Beach and of the Black consumer in Miami Beach as well. So we want to highlight the positive businesses that are in our community and support them in any way that we can. The City of Miami Beach does have a business concierge program, whereas
talk about that. That's interesting.
Any business owner or future business owner, any entrepreneur that needs assistance can get assistance from our economic development team to help navigate the regulatory process, find assistance with finding a location. We also have a job creation incentive program.
How can they get in contact? Where do they reach out to find out more information about that?
Sure, you can go, it's an easy website, mbbiz.com.
Wow. When you're having, as I say, this much fun, sharing information, providing important information, we just appreciate you being here. If you want to know more about what your role is, how can they get in touch with you?
Sure, they can reach me at mbbiz.com. There's a information page on how to access our staff, including myself. Also, they can reach out to me via email. It's Rickelle Williams at miamibeachfl.gov.
And you can reach the Chamber at 305-751-8648, m-dc.org. This has been the Miami-Dade Chamber Member Connection. See you next time.